All righty, boys and girls, we're back and we're ready for our concepts of print and our nursery rhyme. Okay. So you remember yesterday we talked about parts of a book, and we said that a book has different parts. It has a front cover, a spine, and let me go back. The front cover has the title. Always will have the title on it. It'll have a picture sometimes. It will have the author's name, the illustrator's name. You remember I said yesterday that the author writes the words and the illustrator draws the pictures. Okay? And then the spine of the book is that part that holds the book together. Okay? Then you have the back cover. That's the end of your story. When you close the book, that's it. That's the end of the story. And then it has the pages where the story is, the beginning, the middle, and the end of your story. Okay? And here's the front cover where your title is. Then there's a picture, the author, and the illustrator. Remember that? We're just going to go over these right now. And the author is the person that writes the words. Okay? And the illustrator draws the pictures. The author writes the words, and the illustrator draws the picture. Can you help me with that? I want you to repeat after me. The author writes the words. Author writes the words. Good job. The Repeat after me. The illustrator draws the pictures. The illustrator draws the picture. Good job. Kiss your brain. Good job. Great job, boys and girls. I'm going to ask you that a lot because when you get to school, then we'll read books together. All right. Now, you remember when we're reading, we track the words. We use our pointy finger. Hold your pointy finger up and do it like that. And we touch under each word. Can you help me with that? Hold your pointy finger up and point at the dots. Ready? Touch each word. Help me. Do it again. Touch each word. Very good. That's what we call tracking. Everybody say that with me. Tracking. Good job. Help me track these words. Touch each word. Very good. Because when we begin to read, that's what we'll be doing. Okay? All right. Now, the direction that we track in. Remember, we practiced this yesterday. We went over it yesterday. So today we're going to practice. Ready? We read left to right and top to bottom. So, would we start over here and go this way? Would we start at the bottom and go to the top? We start at the top and we read from the left to the right. Help me. Read left to right and top to bottom. Okay? And these will be in your binder next week. Okay? So that we can practice together at home with it. All righty. Now let's look at words. Okay? Because we talked about these. Remember? These are letters. You put letters together to make words. Okay? Words can be short, words can be long, but words are separated by spaces. But let's take a look at this word, tiger, tiger. The first letter in the word is T. The last letter is R. Let's count how many letters are in the word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 letters. How many letters are in the word tiger? 5 letters. Let's look at some more. Because I like the color purple, I'm going to write P-U-R-P-L-E. What is the first letter of that word? P. What is the last letter of that word? E. Good job. So, how many letters are in the word purple? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 letters in the word purple. Another one. P-O-G. Remember I said letters make up words. What's the first letter in this word? D. What's the last letter in this word? G. The word is dog. D, d, a, g, d, a, g, d, dog, dog. Okay? How many letters are in this word? Count. 1, 2, 3. 3 letters. Very good, boys and girls. Look at another one. What about C-A-K-E? Cake. What's the first letter in this word? C. What's the last letter? E. How many letters are in this word? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 letters in the word cake. Now, throw you a curveball. Let's see if you can hit it. I know you can because you know what? You guys are the smartest pre-Ks in South Pike District. You're the smartest pre-Ks in Pike County, and you're the smartest pre-Ks in the state of Mississippi. How do I know that? Because I'm your teacher, and Miss Foster is your teacher. You've got 2 smart teachers, so can't help but be smart kiddos, smart scholars. Okay. All right, so I'm going to write a sentence. And you remember, a sentence is a group of words, all right, that make up a thought. So I'm going to write a sentence. The cat sits here. Okay, so now, remember what I told you? We look for spaces. Look for spaces. Here's a space. Here's a space. Spaces separate words. Okay? So now, how many words are in the sentence? We can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Very good. Let me see if I can throw you another curveball. I'm going to give you two words, and you're going to tell me which one is the longest word. Longest means how many the letters, which word has more letters. Okay, so I'm going to solicit. Um, and okay, so we have two words. Let's count. Where's your beginning? What's the first letter in this word? A. What's the last letter? M. Count. One, two. This one has two. What's the first letter in this word? C. What's the last letter? E. How many letters in this word? One, two, three, four. This word has four. Which one is more? And more means, for example, would you rather have two cookies or four cookies? I would rather have four cookies because four is more. Okay? That means lot, a lot. So cake has more letters. And we always like more. Okay? More is the bigger number. All right? The greater number. Look at another one. Okay? Take a look. What is the first letter in this word? P. What's the last letter? D. Let's count the letters. One, two, three, four. Four letters. Here's another word. What's the first letter in this word? S. What's the last letter? T. How many letters? One, two, three. Which word has more letters? Or which one is the longest word? Okay? Which word is the longest? Well, that would be four, because four is more than three. So this word is longer than that word because it has more letters. Okay? You remember I said we always want more unless somebody says less. And then you got to go with the small number. Okay. Good job, boys and girls. And we're going to keep working on this concept. We're just doing it right now on the board, but we're going to practice with it on paper next week. Okay? So right now, we're just working with it because this is a concept that you'll see on the MCAS test. All righty. I'll see you guys. No, I won't. Not yet. We're not finished. Say, don't go, Miss Stacy. Don't go. Because we forgot to do our nursery rhyme. Little Miss Muffet. Ready? Little Miss Muffet. You remember we're tracking. So let's start with the title. Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Okay, boys and girls, let's take a look at our sequencing page. Let's take a look at these pictures. Look at your pictures. Which one of these pictures would be first? in our story. You remember? Let's say the poem, the nursery rhyme again. Little Miss Muffet, while we're looking at our pictures, little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Stop. Which one of these pictures looks like what I just said? Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Oh, it would be this picture because as you can see, she's sitting down, little Miss Muffet, there she is, and she's sitting on a tuffet and she's doing what? Eating. Okay? So that would be the first, number one. That means first part of the story. So let's keep going. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider. Which one of those? Right, the spider. The spider. It says, along came a spider. So he comes down on his web. Let's start over at the beginning. Ready? Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her. This picture. Uh-oh, that's right, this picture. And look, he came down and he sat down on that tuffet. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put that. That's the third thing that happens. First, Miss Muffet was eating her curds and whey, minding her own business. She didn't call anybody. She didn't ask anybody to come over. She was by herself. She wanted a day off. She's sitting there eating her breakfast. Then Mr. Spider, rude, drop in. You don't drop into anybody's house unexpected. You call first. Okay? That's how you get stomped or get raid sprayed on you. Okay? You don't do that. So he drops in unexpected. He didn't call. He should have sent a text or something. And then he scared her. Dropped in and sat down on the sofa beside her, right there on the tuffet. You don't come sit down on folks' tuffets without asking. He did that though. He's just rude. No home training. His mama didn't teach him. And then what happened with his rude self? He frightened Miss Muffet away out of her own home. She took off running. She was running to Walmart to go get some raid. Bye bye, Mr. Spider. I'm kidding, guys. I'm just making up some stuff here. All right, so let's say the poem. You ready? Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Now, I'll see you in the next center.